go ahead and get to the fun, Joe.
Not that this hasn't been fun. Well, YouTube, Twitch. What we're doing today is an AMA. Ask me anything.
Ask
Or
us
an
anything.
AUA.
An hour.
An AUA. Ask us anything.
Hour.
Yeah, that.
Hour.
Can I get an hour?
So, what we're gonna do is this is completely open to chat. Chat. Just remember, if you light up the chat messages, we'll try and keep up with them. That's why I have my phone open on chat right now. It's in chat only mode to keep up with chat. Make sure we don't miss any questions.
Yep.
You can ask all of us a group question. You can ask each one of us a single question. Doesn't matter. Just remember to keep it like PG-13.
Yep.
You can go rated R, just minus the sex scenes and stuff.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So let's jump in. I know we already have one message in here. As my wife decides to send me memes now. Great. So the first message that I see, the first chatter here who wanted to ask a question is Fallen Jewel. And Fallen Jewel asks, who is the most talented gamer in the group?
That depends on the game.
I was going to say, like, I'm
game.
thinking in my head, like, well, at which style of gameplay? Because all of us play different styles.
He said, I'm trying to trigger World War III here. I don't think that's gonna,
okay.
Honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. Like, because we all know our strengths and we all know our weaknesses and we agree on our strengths and weaknesses. Like fighting games,
kinda
Anderson.
talked about that before.
Yeah, Anderson will crush any of us, like easily, right?
Yeah, and then we go to battle royale games, and Sam and Joe will easily crush me
Yeah,
because I fucking hate those games.
Yeah.
yeah. And I think when it comes to shooters in general, I'm gonna have a little bit of an upper hand just because I've been doing it longer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say Anderson's definitely fighters. Although I do have a little bit of background in fighters, like Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Those two, I can hold my own in. But Anderson definitely has the. I mean, what was it? What was one we did before? It was we did Naruto. We did Nuns 4, but there was another one we did.
We did Jump Force, Killer Instinct.
You whooped our ass in that. Killer Instinct. You also did in that.
Mortal Kombat.
I had that.
Yeah. What was it?
Tekken. I had that.
Tekken, and then the other one, which was trash. Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yo, that game is ass. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but it is. But then some shooters, I'm decent. Like, for me, it's still more so K&M stuff that I'm getting used to. But sports games,
All him.
I'm your boy.
Yeah.
100% me.
Yeah, I'm decent at them, but I mean, it's me and Joe compete back and forth on just Madden. So.
And I have zero interest in them whatsoever, even though I love
Exactly.
sports.
Correct.
I am
And
wearing
Sam's
a
definitely the shooter of the group, though.
yeah.
For real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Don't ask that question.
Both of them? Because I see it's the exact same question.
All right, I'll address it.
Okay. So Sam, this question's for you. And
I
this
know.
comes from Linda and Soren
And Gary.
Oh no.
and Gary. Why won't Sam get a second dog when Linda found the dog he wanted for their 5-year anniversary?
Puppies.
Followed up with Kate saying, also 2 dogs are better than 1, and I will back that up with my almost PhD.
Almost PhD.
Yep. Yeah, it's bad. I have 2 PhD candidates in chat trying to get me to get a dog. But fortunately, you don't need a PhD for that. So I will explain my reasoning. It is not that I don't want a second dog. I want a second dog. However, there is a possibility for us moving soon. Moving with a puppy is going to be not fun.
A headache and a half.
Number one reason. Number two reason, very close second. Our lease only allows for one small dog. Our dog is not small. We barely squeaked by with her. And the one I want is a Great Dane. It is not a small dog. It is not a small dog. So and that's where I'll leave it, is those two reasons, because those are like the two main reasons, like very close. Reasons. Thank you, Joe. They are very valid reasons. So
Linda hasn't given me a reason to be on her side, so I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, we got like 16 years of friendship to.
Cheers to that, baby. Yep.
Cheers, my McDonald's. But yeah, so once we get settled, sweetie, we can get another dog.
Oh, that's a fucked up. That's a messed up question. All right.
We'll also need to get an Alaska King for that. So.
So I'm looking here. What was advocate? Okay. So this comes from Rusty's. This is for Anderson.
Ooh, fun.
If Sam and Joe were hanging off of a cliff and you could only save one, who are you saving and why? And give a valid reason to this. Who are you saving?
You can say a shitter answer afterwards, but give us a serious one first, and then the shitter
valid
after.
Reason here. Who are you saving and why?
Damn, babe. Linda said, Anderson, pick Joe. Like,
I see that now.
Like,
rip. All right, Anderson, who are you picking and why?
To be fair, before you get started, I would probably say that too.
Yes, because, make your cases to me.
Because you have a kid. Like, I don't want him to be fatherless.
Yeah, he died.
I mean, I don't. Dude, that's the thing. That's the thing. Answer this from your heart. No cases. Nothing of us trying to like swing you one way or the other. We're hanging one hand off a cliff. All you can do is save one of us. What's the reason why? What's your reason why, without us giving any validation as to why?
It's such a vague situation, but I mean, if we were on a cliff and both of you were hanging off.
Continue, Anderson.
So no, I need to go to Twitch.
You do, but continue, Anderson.
I'll read it in a second. I'll read it in a second. So go ahead. What were you saying?
If both of y'all were hanging off a cliff and it was like that, my logic would be, all right, one, I'm fighting against gravity a whole lot more. The other one, I could probably do with, and he's got a longer reach, so he could probably use his legs to try and kick himself back up. So it'd probably be Sam.
Yes.
And even then, Sam's longer, so Joe can go down. Joe can like catch his legs once I pull him up.
That ties in.
You said that
exactly with what Kate said.
Literally, Kate said you would save Sam for the simple fact that Joe's going to be harder to pull up off the side of the cliff.
Yep.
Oh man.
I got that scientific brain. I only think in facts, my man.
Cause I'm free, free falling. All right. Next up, Kate has a question for all three of us. If you could each only play one game for the rest of your life, what would you play?
Ooh.
Doom Eternal.
I'd probably say Halo. Although, do I have to pick one version of Halo?
I mean, you can. It's called Halo Chief, the Master Chief Collection. There we go. Solved all your problems in one day.
Facts out here. Thank you.
This one's difficult for me because there has to be like, I'm gonna say based on solely if it's just updating that one game, but not like a yearly progression kind of thing. Like you're gonna get the most like graphical content, like the graphics are gonna update, everything's gonna be good, everything's gonna be great, the game's gonna continue running. I would have to probably say Madden. Yeah, I'd have to say Madden
Okay.
because for me, I would say either Crisis or Devil May Cry. The reason being is because those are two of my favorite stories, or Dead Space. One of those three games. Reason being is those stories are some of my favorite stories. But if it's just one game and the story doesn't continue, I'm not going to want to keep playing the same storyline over and over and over again. I'm going to run myself nuts. So I would say Madden, because at least with that you can mix it up a bit, have some fun, play with friends. Let's see.
And Kate, Master Chief Collection is just one game. So just saying. Thank you, Anderson.
I'm getting I'm getting ripped in chat apparently.
Yeah.
Let's see. One single game. Okay. All right. Let's test the waters here. Why is it always me? Oh, Xbox or PlayStation? That's
Xbox.
easy.
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yep. PlayStation's great. Don't get me wrong. It's got some bangers,
PlayStation's great for the titles.
but
Yeah.
just Xbox all the way. Even though I'm not going to buy the new Xbox, but or the new PlayStation.
Yeah,
to be
I
fair,
probably won't either.
All right. Next question. Interviewer Tyler here. Joe, if it was a life or death situation and the only way to get out of it was to eat one of the Gaming Bunch boys' pinky toes, whose are you eating and why?
Pinky toe. Why the pinky toe?
that's
So
an odd.
I'm genuinely curious. Did you just watch Saw or something? Like, what? Pinky toe?
Like, you good, man? Why a pinky toe? That wouldn't even give you enough sustenance to survive. Like, what? Just eat the whole dude.
I have the answer here. I just for the sake of answering the question, I have the answer. It would probably have to be Sam.
Fair
because I've seen both of your feet and Anderson got some big ass toes.
Yeah.
Sam's like a little I've
got-
weenie.
I've got fucked up toes, and so like my pinky toe especially is like really small, which is strange with how big my feet are. But
yeah, both. So all three of us have massive feet. What size shoes do y'all wear?
14.
13.
15. So yeah, we've all got big ass feet, but I'm talking about in size of like density. Anderson, bro, you got some big
I
feet,
got some
bro.
fucking hawkers.
This man, when he walks in his apartment, it's just like goom, goom, goom. Like he go
Yep.
Bigfoot walking. So
I could slap someone with my foot and they'd be knocked out.
facts.
Bless you.
Oh God.
Purple elephant.
Thank you. All right. Well, we have no more questions at this moment. Seems like everybody wanted to just roast. Oh, no,
Oh.
there's one. Okay.
There's one.
Okay, so again, we're keeping this rated PG-13.
Yeah.
I'm not asking that question.
Yeah.
I have no reason to ask that question. I'm not.
Oh my god. A weirdly specific question
Yeah,
you got there, boy.
That's that's for the hub. We're not playing that game.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Gaming Bunch 4.
All right. Let's see. Followed up with favorite gaming moment.
Ooh, that is a good
Anderson,
question.
let's start with you.
Favorite gaming moment? I don't know. I guess the easiest one to be favorite. Are we talking about like favorite gaming moments within TGB or just in general?
I think just in general.
Do both.
Probably. Oh yeah, that can
Do
be
both.
good.
That'd be
Okay.
actually that's a dope idea. Do both.
So in TGB, it'd probably be when I finally won my first challenge and I immediately picked Nuns 4. And then the next episode, I just ran through everyone.
This man was waiting for that.
I was waiting for a hot
Salad.
minute because I was on a horrible lose streak before that.
Nice.
Favorite gaming moment overall? I'm pretty sure it'd be definitely when I had perfected like all the challenges and stuff for the Storm series. And that took me months.
Okay.
Hmm.
Samuel.
Mine would have to be, so in terms of like all time, this isn't like a specific moment like in a video game. This was just like a moment that actually Joe and I had growing up together, was when we used to go to the church lock-ins and play Halo Split Screen. That
Yeah,
was
dude.
the best time, because we would get 4 Xboxes, 4 players on each one, and J-Man Snap
Matt
2
with projectors.
with the host of the stream. Appreciate it, man. And so yeah, we'd put them up on like projectors in like the sanctuary and like that and everything else. Like it was so fucking cool. So freaking cool. And so yeah, that's got to be my favorite overall one. As far as TGB, I have less to pick from because I haven't been here as long. But
True.
um,
Although you did participate in some challenges prior to you joining.
I did, yeah. I participated in Among Us, Dead by Daylight, and a couple other ones. And 176 Corleone has also hosted the stream. Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
And as far as TGB, oh man, what, Anderson?
I'm being PG.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Um,
That's being responsible.
man, that's a.
I try.
Because honestly, we have a lot of fun together. So like it's hard to like really pick one individual moment that's just like, yes, this was awesome. Man, I don't know. That's a tough question for me. Come back to me, Joe. Joe, you do yours.
Okay. Favorite gaming moment. I would have to say my favorite gaming moment was when Halo 5, I think it was, either 4 or 5. Sam and I were living in an apartment together with a third roommate of ours. And we went and purchased Halo, midnight release, came back and played it all night, called out of work the next day, slept for like 2 hours, got up again and played all day that day, and all of us beat the game together.
Yeah,
We all wanted to finish the game at the same time.
we were playing co-op Legendary, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Because we were trying to make it last as long as possible. Because Halo is kind of infamous for kind of shorter campaigns, especially on like easy normal. So yeah, I think that was Halo 4, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Yeah.
I do. What I remember about it was that the election was happening like 2 days later or 3 days later, something like that.
Oh, God.
And it was Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama. I only remember that because Epic Rap Battles of History dropped their Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama rap battle. And that's ingrained in my memory.
Mm-hmm.
2 terms.
What?
Two terms.
2 terms. My man.
2 terms.
Big O.
Are they still doing that?
My favorite.
I don't think they're doing Epic Rap Battles of History anymore, are they?
They haven't
I
done
don't
it in
think
a
so.
while. At least I haven't gotten a notification for it.
Because I know after a while they kind of started dropping off quite a bit.
Yeah. I would say my favorite Gaming Bunch moment, because that's one I've shared with Sam. My favorite Gaming Bunch gaming moment would probably have to be when Anderson and I had to settle the score of him calling me out for cheating in Madden. And we had to meet up late one night and record.
Wait.
And we did 3 trigger gamble to choose the teams we were going to play with. It was the Dallas Cowboys versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, if I'm not mistaken. And that was fun. That was fun because that was the first time that people actually got a chance to like see how you and I play against one another off screen. Like we weren't just playing in a challenge. We were like showing how we actually played Madden, which is we get mean.
Yeah, we get mean real quick.
Yep.
Y'all should see some of the late night basement stories we have from doing Madden.
We have a few. All right, Sam, you got to finish yours up.
Yeah. I I know I wasn't technically part of CGB at the time, but I just got to go back to the like OG Among Us days. Like it's just like, you know, at everybody that we played with, it was just a lot of fun. Like I mean, I just, you know, like I said, my library isn't as large as y'all's, but that was a lot of fun. And that
was
kind
a lot of fun though.
And that's kind of what got me started like interested in this kind of field. And so when you called me and asked me to join, I was like, yeah. Yep.
Doom Patrol.
Yep. Oh,
Doom
God.
All right. Next up is from Gary, Mr. Corleone himself. Favorite ancient civilization? Gonna be honest, never played it.
No, I think he just means in general.
I think it means like actual civilizations, like Rome, Greece.
Oh, okay. So because it's the game, like Civilization, never played it. But oh, I know what mine is. Easy.
Mine's Vikings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine's Vikings.
Okay. Ancient Greece.
You want to take those homo male baths, don't you?
Let's go. Parties every single day. Walk around butt naked with a toga on. Let's go, son.
Orgies every day, baby. Let's go.
Rolling fields with Mediterranean Sea right near you. Bro, I'm in it. Let's go. Let's have fun.
Yep.
All right. Interviewer Tyler here yet again. The Gaming Bunch boys. What is each of your favorite animes?
Naruto.
So you're talking to two other people that don't really watch anime.
Oh, I watch all the anime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like I'm sure like a basic weeb. I'm guessing that's the level y'all give them, but mine would have to be Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know about weeb levels.
I mean, I'm
Watch
just
the anime, man.
so I haven't watched a lot. Like I used to watch Inuyasha and a couple others, but like I mean, I gotta say like my favorite, if you want to really talk about basic, has got to be Pokemon. If you really want to call that an anime. Like I mean,
counts.
yeah, like it's that's just sorry to all the anime people out there, but
Oh, I see.
All right.
I see you. Yeah, like that
Paul
slice
and
of
Jewel.
flesh stuff.
Paul and Jewel asks, so this is for each of you. If each of you had to pick one game that you haven't played and try it out, which one would you choose and why?
Ooh.
that is a good question.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Oh, for mine, it would be Resident. Right now, it would be Resident Evil 8 because I need tall lady.
Village?
Yes.
When you play that game, I'm coming to hang out with you.
Mommy Dimitrescu.
Hey, look, I got all the Jergens, baby.
I got the gold bomb for the cooldown.
Oh man, I think mine. Sam's gone.
No. Sam said, keep your fetish on my gaming channel.
Oh, it's about the power of the thighs. The thighs. They just scream power.
Ghosty would kill both of us right now.
Oh man, I'm surprised. Oh, Mommy Milkers isn't in the chat. So
Speaking of mommy milkers, have you seen Lady Dimitrescu?
honestly, no. No. Capcom, what are you doing to us, bro? Resident Evil 8 Village, bro. Power.
This just all reminds me of that meme. I do not wish to be horny anymore. It's only happy.
Okay, mine, I would say mine is Monster Hunter World.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, for some reason, like I've never played it. I kind of want to, but I've never found people to play it with. So Horizon, I'm not Horizon, Monster Hunter World.
It's a kind of grindy game, so I can see that.
Yeah.
Sam?
Mine would probably be Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played that yet, and I really want to, and I just haven't really ever kind of got around to it. Like I've watched some of the trailers and like a little bit of gameplay, and it looks dope. And so maybe I'll bring that in for a playthrough one day.
Dope. Let me see here. DC or Marvel? Per Linda, DC or Marvel?
Ooh, that's a
Mine's got to be Marvel.
DC.
I already knew that.
I'll say, can I? No, okay. I will go overall Marvel, but I will choose DC's comics over Marvel.
DC has, for me, I'll say this. I thoroughly enjoy the MCU. Their live action blows everything out of the water. Although, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Warner Brothers, what are you doing? But when it comes to animated and comics, DC blows them out of the water, dude.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yep.
Batgirl Sky,
just going-
hello. Batgirl
Just
Sky's in
going
the
with
chat.
Marvel because it's ScarJo. That's all.
We have so many messages to catch up on. All right, we're gonna speed round this. All right. I don't know if there's actually questions in here. It's just more so messages. At me, the only way you can play with friends is if you've already beaten the mission. Any mission with a cutscene can't be played with friends, and they all have them. That's why I stopped playing Monster Hunter World. I mean, maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. Who knows? All right, bring on the questions.
I do want to go back for a second with in reference to the Epic Rap Battles of History. Fallen Jewel jumped in with saying the last one was 5 months ago.
So they might be recording for the new season. Then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I haven't watched it in a long time. I can
And
tell you
again,
that
there's
much.
only, I mean, it's history, so there's only so much history you can do until you get caught up to present.
Do y'all remember when Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd had that full-on like roast battle? Like I'm talking like battle rap against one another. Where they were, I'm talking like they were, like everyone on the internet was like, "Are y'all okay?" Do y'all remember that?
Vaguely. Like
They
was
posted
it
the
again?
whole video to YouTube. They posted it to YouTube. Go watch it if you haven't. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't remember it off the top of my head.
All right. Next question from Kate. All three of you, what are your day jobs?
I will let you two go first.
I will go first.
This actually,
Yeah.
the funny thing about this is gonna make a lot of sense into like how our roles are played out in the act, like behind the scenes of TGB. So
Kind of. Mine not so much.
I
But-
mean, yeah.
I mean, hey, whatever. So I do sales for a large cell phone company. We'll just leave it there. I'm not going to say specifically which one or anything like that. That's what I do, which is why my schedule is so weird, because it's all the time. Anyway,
Anderson.
I don't know how to phrase mine yet, so you go ahead, Joe.
I'm in marketing.
Well,
That's the nutshell of it all. I'm in digital marketing, paid search. If you really wanted me to be more specific. So
Okay.
Google, Bing, Adobe, all the fun stuff. Yeah, that's me.
I am I'll keep it broad. I'm an engineer.
there you go. Doesn't have to get too complicated.
All right.
Yeah, I
let's
just
see.
like to think through my response whenever something about my job comes up.
That's fair. That's fair. So this is to all. Well, no, never mind. That was the one I just read. ETA on merch.
We still haven't looked at it yet.
So we
Yeah.
just said that yesterday.
Yeah.
So give us time. But that's a great moment to say. And if you haven't seen Nightbot yet, say this. Nightbot will in here in just a second. Join the Discord, because everybody in our Discord is going to get first dibs before we post it here and to all of our socials. So Discord, where our community is, if you're part of the neighborhood, you're going to get first dibs. But you have to be in the Discord first. If not, you have to wait. So if you haven't yet, join the Discord.
Yep.
Okay, from Batgirl Sky. First video game played as a child.
Oh boy.
Prince of Persia 2. Something about shadows. I can't remember what, but like it's old school, like, original Windows / DOS kind of stuff. That was the first game I ever played.
Ghosts and Goblins, Super Nintendo.
Hell yeah.
Throwing it way back. That shows my age.
Let's see.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
man.
we all said it before. I was pretty sure we all said it before in a previous one.
We have mentioned this
But,
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I would say one of the earliest ones I played was Doom.
No
like,
surprise there.
As in like OG Doom?
Yeah, OG Doom.
Hell yeah. Fallen
Yeah.
Jewel. So for each of you, if you had to pick one thing that you could be good at, what would it be?
Is it like can't be good at anything else, or is this just in general?
Okay, all it says
Yeah.
is, so for each of you, if you had to pick one thing that you could be good at, what would it be? I'm going to take that as in something we may not be good at now that we wish we could be good at.
Yeah. That you want to be good at. Oh, one thing that you're not good at now that you want to be good at. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
clarified. Okay. I don't know. I'm good at everything. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah.
That rip, dude. Okay.
I think I was expecting Joe to say that.
yeah.
Wow.
What? Damn. What? What? I exude humility. Okay. I am humble.
Yeah. Very good, Fallen Jewel. I was just trying to make sure that, we got the question right. We answered the way that you wanted. Something I'm not good at now that I can be good at. Sleeping. Sleeping is the first thing that comes to mind. I have terrible insomnia, like all the time. Like
True.
half the time I'm running off of 2-3 hours of sleep, like at best. And I just got to jump in with J-Man Snap, redeeming some channel points to modify the Septum emote.
Yeah,
which is nice. Yeah, just pointing at it.
One thing that I wish I could be good at that I'm not good at now. Anderson, do you have one?
Yeah, I guess the one thing I would want to be good at would probably be listening and being empathetic. Because I have no empathy whatsoever.
We're getting deep in this mode. Okay.
Ah, dang. Kate, get your notebook
Wow.
out. Jesus Christ.
Someone will legit tell me a sad story, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
what the fuck do
True.
you want me to do about it?
It's true. It's true. I would probably have to say okay, so I'm 100% being humble when I say this. I like to consider myself a jack of all trades, master of none. I know a lot about, like, I know a little about a lot. Like, I know a little stuff about a lot of things. If there's one thing I wish I could be really good at, it would either be building computers, because I'm an idiot when it comes to that kind of stuff, or being a mechanic, like fixing cars.
Mhm.
Those are two
Yeah.
things that I can do basic stuff.
I was about to say,
Hang
fixing your own
on
car is
just a
definitely
second.
Next question from Linda. Would y'all want to do TGB full time if you could get there?
Absolutely.
Yes. We've actually talked about that before. We 100% would love to be able to do this full time, being able to be content creators, maybe even expand the universe that is TGB, within like content creation as a whole. But as of right now, like what we do with this, with the podcast, with the challenges, with the playthroughs, being able to do that overall, 100%. If we could do this full time and, have a livable wage from this, 100% with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely like it to be my primary job. I would still have something on the side just to get
Same.
away from this.
Same. I would definitely still be marketing. I'd probably try and, like, if I'm being, you know, consistent, of course that's my goal. Consistency would be amazing if I could just open up my own like little marketing firm and do like social strategies and PSM for like small businesses and such on the side. That'd be dope. And then be able to do this full time. Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, I totally just be your IT guy. Just be like, yeah, Joe's doing the marketing stuff. I'm just making sure the computers work.
Look at me. Let's do it. Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we got time on that. But I still want to. My own personal goal is to further my own education in my job field.
Yep. Sam, anything you'd like to add on to that?
Nope. I want to do this all the time. I probably would not have a side gig. This would be it.
Fair.
Yep.
So a new person commented in the chat. It's Ninja Assassin 660. Not really sure who that
Man,
is.
how's he a mod?
Yeah,
Let me fix that real quick. Hang on. Unmod.
Oh.
Jesus. If you could spend a day with any celebrity, who would it be? Anderson, who would it be? What's yours?
Actually, I've been asked this question a couple times, and once even during an interview.
ScarJo.
It's between her and Angelina Jolie.
How did you answer for your interview?
For my interview, I said Peyton Manning because I really admire his drive.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, yeah, I really like his drive and I want to learn about his work ethic and stuff like that. In the inside, I'm just like, yeah, Scarlett Johansson because it's ScarJo.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah, got to keep it professional in
Sam?
the interview. I had the tie and everything.
Yeah. Sorry, fucking fruit fly.
Just ninja grabbed it like Jackie Chan.
Yeah, well, I try to every time. It always escapes me. I need chopsticks apparently, but I would say probably Ryan Reynolds because he's funny as fuck. I mean, as crap.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Like, so yeah, that's gonna be mine.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, that's a good one because he's a super nerd.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, he's a
massive
gamer, so
nerd.
y'all would just be gaming the whole day.
Dude, The Witcher himself, Superman, dude, we'd be nerding out all day.
Yep.
I'd get him to teach me D&D because I'm all for it. Like, you want to teach me, go for it. Build some computers together. He could teach me that. We game all day long. Dude, it'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I could literally
That's
see how that meeting would go, and they would try to record it. You'd just be like, "Hey, yo, you want to play some games?" He'd be like, "Yeah, absolutely." Y'all just game the whole day.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the interviews be like, "You're supposed to like ask him questions. Hey, you gonna do Superman anytime soon?" Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
there's
up
somebody
mid,
east, there's somebody east. You got him?
up mid.
Dude, that'd be a dope interview process. Like have a stressful game playing, like playing Warzone or Apex or something like that. We're like interviewing the whole time. So tell me, when's the next movie coming out? I don't know. We're getting shot at.
Oh no,
man.
we're getting flanked.
Rat.
I mean,
man.
I do love those kind of interviews, like the one Jacksepticeye did with Ryan Reynolds. That was great, and they played Deadpool.
Yes. Kate coming in with, to all three of us, favorite snack food.
Bagel bites. Easily bagel bites for me.
Is that a snack?
That's my midnight
Yes.
snack. Yeah. Like you can ask Linda
Okay.
every
They're
night,
literally called bites.
almost every night. I have bagel bites sometime after I've gone to bed. Yeah.
Fair. Anderson.
I would say chips, usually sour cream and onion or salt and vinegar.
Good choices, either one.
Yep.
Mine would have to be two different ones. it would either be Mike and Ike's
Interesting.
or cashews. I
Okay.
love cashews.
I feel I'm the same way about pistachios, but Mike and Ike's for me are more like I usually use them as a snack food for the movies.
Dude,
Back when that was a thing.
there's an episode floating around. I don't remember which one it was, but like the entire episode, I'm just eating Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one. I'm pretty sure I commented on it too. I was just like, you just
You
want to keep
did,
eating
because I'm
them?
just y'all heard me like sprinkle them on the desk. Y'all like, are you serious right now? Oh man. Let's see. Looking at the comments, Sam wants to be a sugar baby.
Honestly, though.
And Linda confirmed she has to buy a 40 pack of Bagel Bites a week. The party size.
Yeah. Because I normally do eight at a time. Sometimes 9 if Linda's awake. I know she's gonna ask me for one, so I always make an extra when she's awake, just in case. Like,
Hey, happy wife, happy life. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's like my wife. I always take a can of this to bed because I know I'm gonna get thirsty in the middle of the night. And I'll get in the bedroom and I'll crack it, and she'll wake up and be like, give me some. I'm like,
God.
oh, hi. All right.
I'm sorry. This was my can.
This is not for you. This is not.
No, just having an extra can laid by your bedside and fill it with tap water.
the
You get
strats.
the heathen water.
You get them extra dirt particles. Trying to steal my liquid death.
You get to taste the beer water. Only Anderson will get that reference. Oh, fuck. Oh,
You
man.
get to have the shower in your throat.
Just walk in, disconnect the like the head of it, and just. Oh man.
That's gross.
Well, we have no more questions in chat, so sounds like chat's just being quiet tonight. Don't understand it.
It's a shame.
Rough stuff, man.
On a side
Rough
note, we've also now just hit 1,000 views on our Twitch channel.
Hey, what up? What up?
So thank you to everybody that has tuned in. We
Yes.
appreciate every single one of you.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Ah, there's the man. Normally Joe and I do that.
This is true.
Like,
Well,
like okay, boomer.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer. The Hat Anderson shook on that one. He was just like, what? So I have a question for y'all.
Okay.
If you could be, or no, not be. Actually, yeah. If you could be any sidekick in a game, who would it be and why? So basically, like for instance, if that character, if the main character has a sidekick, why would you want to be that person and why? Or if you just want to make something up and say, I'd be the sidekick to this person. Hitting them with the hard questions.
I'd be the sidekick to Barack Obama.
You mean the vice president?
No. I'd just strictly be there to be like his hype man or whatever. And like he's in meetings.
Is he in a game?
Yeah, the game of life. But you just said make someone up, so I was just like, well, I can't make a Barack Obama, but I can make up the
in a
situation where he has
game.
to. Okay, well then in the game it'd probably be Batman.
So you'd want to be Robin.
Yes.
That's fair. Why?
I would be that because first of all, that means I'm adopted by Bruce Wayne, so that's a fun thing. I mean, my parents are dead, but man,
Well, let's run down the list here real quick. Which one would you be? Because Dick Grayson's parents are dead, and he was part of his circus, and he watched him die. Jason Todd gets murdered by the Joker. Tim Drake is kind of like a redhead stepchild. You don't really hear much about him. And then Damian Wayne was raised by ninjas. So I think I know which one you'd go with.
which one?
Damian Wayne.
No, I go with Jason Todd. I come back as a Red Hood.
Didn't think about that. That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. Sam?
Man, this is tough.
He'd be Superboy.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Anderson, I have something I need you to edit here in just a second because I know what will be hilarious for the meme, at least for Sam.
Uh-oh. I mean, you could always dress up in a skin tight suit, paint yourself blue, and call yourself Cortana. so I was thinking like,
All right, that's going to take me a little bit more time than
Yeah.
5 minutes.
oh man, that's a
Guess I'll
disturbing
be working on
image.
that.
Yep. I mean, I was just thinking because you said you can make one up to be a sidekick for somebody.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could be like an actual sidekick to the Master Chief and be another Spartan.
Good.
Wouldn't you just be a teammate at that point?
Who was on blue team?
I know there was Kelly.
George, Kelly.
Linda, was that the other one?
Oh fuck. George, Kelly. Isn't there like Fred or
Sure.
Frank? Something like that.
Pretty sure Linda was a sniper.
Man, I'm blanking.
I mean, we got Google right here, so.
It's true.
I would be Donut.
Rip.
Like off a red versus blue donut?
Oh god. I was trying to think like what game? Like are you talking like Anderson would be Church and Joe would be Tucker.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so.
I'll take it. Sam could be Huey from The Boys. Rip.
But that would mean you'd die. Spoilers.
Huey doesn't die.
No, not me.
Spoilers.
Huey's girlfriend.
Huh?
At the very beginning.
Oh, the A Train moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's fair.
Master Chief, Samuel, Kelly, sometimes Fred.
How did I
Linda,
forget my own damn name? Oh, I'm a
Oh, yeah.
bad Halo fan.
Go on and hit that button for yourself. Bam, bam, ba-dum. There you go. Man, you're just on it tonight, buddy.
Today is not my day.
I see.
It was supposed to be a good day. Y'all making it
You
a
haven't
bad
answered
day.
the question yet.
I just said I'd be I'd be another Spartan.
Okay.
Yep.
I would probably be. You know what? I want to hack and slash demons all day long and hit sick combos. I would be Dante's sidekick.
I thought you were going to say Doom Guy for a minute. I'm like, you wouldn't have to do anything. He'd just do it all himself. He'd be like,
Basically.
hey, doing good over there, Doom Guy. Now, where's that beer? I
Hey,
put?
hey, you're doing great. You want a monster? You need water? Are you sweating? I got snacks.
Oh, you need me to clean off your shotgun? I got you. I got you, G.
All right. Let's see here. What game, per Kate, what game would you consider your guilty pleasure game? The game that everyone hates but you love. Well, that's
Well,
easy. That's easy for me. Madden.
Yeah.
None's forward.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody hates Halo though.
Shut up.
Yeah, Sam, I think it's gonna be a little bit harder for you.
Yeah. I feel like we've had this question. Like somebody asked us this question before.
I don't think we've had this question asked specifically, but
Somebody asked
I think
about a
we've
guilty pleasure
said-
game before, or something like that. I can't remember. I feel like it's come up before. Everyone hates, but I love. Oh, what game was it? Hang on, wait. Let me bring up Steam for a second. Do 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 do.
While he's thinking, rapid fire questions. That could be anything. Rapid fire questions in the chat. Doesn't matter what it is, so long as it's PG, Soren. PG-13 at least. Rapid fire questions, and we'll knock them all out.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't think I have like a guilty pleasure one. Like I don't feel guilty playing anything, like, and I don't think I play anything that anybody hates.
That's fair.
You know, like it's just
himself.
I'm just me, myself, and I.
Young Joe 69 asks, why?
I'll do you one better. Who?
I'll do you one better. What is Gamora?
I'm glad you picked it up.
Bam, got it. Kobe. All right. Corleone. I don't know if this has been asked, but favorite movie? Oof.
The Green Mile. I always get shit for this.
I'm more just laughing at Joe.
Like what? What's so funny about that?
Nothing. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing. Sam, what's yours?
Oh yeah, you can fuck off, sir. All right.
It's just Joe's reactions are fucking getting me.
I can't. That's a movie you can't really quote. Like you can, it's a sad movie, but I'm just okay. Tell me why. Tell me why. Ease my pain here. Tell me why.
Why?
Yeah, like why is that your favorite movie?
I don't know. Maybe because I can relate to it. You know, being a black man falsely incarcerated and having to pay for it yourself without any due justice.
Yeah, that white dude deserved to get his ass whooped.
Plus, the ending scene always actually gives me a tear in my eye.
I need to see that then. I need to see you watch that just to see the tear drop because not saying you don't cry, but I've never seen you cry. So
That's
I feel like
about
that would
right.
make me feel complete.
I rarely ever cry. I think we brought that up in the mental health episode. I don't cry.
Yep, still got the ribbon over there. It's still there. Man, favorite movie.
Yeah, I got deep because Joe was laughing at it like an insensitive motherfucker.
I'm sorry. You know why I laughed? Can I explain why? Because every time, I don't know why. Like I don't know why I can't. I like the movie is so deep, but I just can't see Tom Hanks in like such a serious role like that. Besides like Castaway, because I just think of comedy, so I start immediately. I'm like.
That was literally the least comedic movie.
Correct. That's my point. It's like I just can't take him seriously. Like
I mean,
I think the only ones I can are like Saving Private Ryan and Castaway. That was it.
What about the
What about the plane one?
Angels and Demons and the Da Vinci Code?
Those aren't really serious movies, though. Those are more adventure based.
What about
That's a
the,
deep
what about the
movie.
plane? What about the plane movie you did where he had to
That's
crash the
Castaway.
plane down? Oh, is that Castaway?
That's
He crashed
Castaway.
into the-
Wilson?
the harbor?
Wilson.
No, that's not Castaway. I'm talking about the one where you actually landed the plane in the Hudson. You remember that one?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a more recent
Still
one.
couldn't take him
Yeah.
seriously. Everyone else, yeah, 100%. I don't. It's just.
Oh
me.
yeah, all
It's
the
just
women,
me.
and children dying and screaming on the plane going down
No,
into the fucking
no,
river. I can't take serious.
I just can't I can't take him into a serious role. I like, but okay, some of the movies I love him in are Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. And they're adventure movies. They're fun movies to watch. They really get your brain rolling. When I see him in a serious role, I'm just like, I just can't compute it. I don't know why. I just cannot compute it. But that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. That's just a you one.
Yeah, it is. I'm fully admitting that. I'm fully admitting that.
I mean, I can see why.
It truly
but yeah,
had
that-
nothing to, because I know what went through your head when I started laughing. It truly had nothing to do with the fact of the black man being in the movie or any joke relation to that, as you so alluded to with your comment afterwards. It had nothing to do with that. So
I thought you were going. I thought you were laughing at a joke that went through your head about it, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure I know what type of jokes are going through his head. But even then, I'm
No.
just like, damn.
no.
I mean, dang, whatever. I don't care.
Now that movie, I like that movie. Like I fully agree. That movie was rough. I just couldn't take Tom Hanks seriously. So that's just me.
Especially with the GTI.
Sam,
Have you answered yet?
I have not.
No, he just roasted Tom Hanks the whole time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you go ahead and answer because I'm still trying to decide.
For the sake of me not going down the list of my favorite movies, because I can't just stick to one. One of my all-time top favorite movies, Interstellar.
Okay, yeah, that's up there on my list.
That
as
is,
well.
yeah, it's a really good
Interstellar
movie.
is easily in my top 3.
I have
Easily.
still yet to see V for Vendetta.
What?
It's on
I really need
Netflix. I'm
to
pretty
see
sure. Like just
That's
watch
also
it.
in my
Like,
top
yeah.
movies. See, this is why I can't, like, when it comes to movies, they're like, I have a list of like top 10, and those top 10 are like golden movies to me. I'm talking like I could sit down and watch them, and they're so good.
Oh, I see. Shit. I mean, darn, student, whatever. Leon, I see you in there. Saving Private Ryan. Yep, also a good one.
See, I'm kind of in the same boat. I have a really hard time picking like an all-time favorite. You know, like, I mean, there's just so many good movies out there, and like, I can't really speak to one that's just like at the top for me. You know.
Can I just say I like that the one serious answer I gave, Joe busted out laughing.
I feel so bad about it, but I had to laugh, man. Like it just hit
All right,
me out of
Chad.
nowhere. I was like,
Complete meme lord shitter for the rest of the time.
"But you've done so good, though."
I was about to just break out in slurs right there too.
Sam, give us one of your top.
If
If
we're
this one is the top 20.
one of the top 20, I mean, a lot of that, to be honest, consists of a lot of Marvel movies because a lot of them are very, very good.
Yeah, I kind of put the Marvel movies as just like MCU movies.
Yeah.
I just kind of put them their own. Because
Yeah.
it's a whole series.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of could. It is all one overarching story, you can say. So, I mean, one that I can go back and watch like whenever I want to and still laugh at it just as hard as the first time I watched it. I mean, it's gonna be Deadpool. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's fair.
like, I mean, it's so over the top and just like funny. Like, you know, it's like if that's a movie I just kind of want to shut down and like enjoy.
just like laugh at poop jokes and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Return to my more baser manly, like, you know.
I literally,
Yeah.
humor.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
literally have that movie on my phone, and anytime I'm at work and I'm just like, you know, this is too much. I just need to like return to Monkey. I just put on Deadpool.
Yep.
That and Hardcore Henry. That was a fun one too. Oh, Corleone in chat with Wolf of Wall Street. Never seen it.
Yes, Wolf of Wall Street's amazing.
I haven't seen it either, actually.
All
I
right.
need
Well,
to.
since we don't have any other questions in chat, I got one for y'all, still relating to movies, because we couldn't necessarily pick our. Besides Anderson, what's your favorite series of movies? Like, if they took place in a series, so like you could say like the Iron Man movies, or for Marvel, or like the Avengers movies, or.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna step outside of the Marvel universe on this one.
Yeah, I would. Like
And
to step
and again,
back on
like
one.
this one is still in my top, you know, whatever, because I can't really number anything, but I'd have to go.
Hey,
With,
Super Troopers, let's go.
yeah, Super Troopers is a great movie. I'd have to probably say like Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
I would say Harry Potter for me. Because I mean, whenever that comes on ABC or whatever they call themselves now, I will set aside time to just be like, all right, I'm watching this.
I'm gonna hurt some feelings with this one.
Uh-oh.
Star Wars, the prequels,
Like 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I'm with you there, because you were streaming one time and asking about that, and I think it was like the all-time best Star Wars movies or something like that, and I said like in my top 3 is Attack of the Clones, which is in hardly anybody's top 3, and
Yeah.
it's almost solely because of like the introduction of the clones and like that just epic scene of just all of them, and then like, you know, them coming down and saving them on Geonosis. Like, to me that was just like I loved every second of it.
I'm
Well-
not even a huge Star Wars fan, but my favorite one out of that would be the third one. Was it Revenge of the Sith? Because I just like how Anakin chokes out Padme. It's just like, that's not mine. And then just proceeds for 45 minutes of full on fighting. And I'm just like, I'm with it.
Well, the reason that I love the prequel so much is from the originals, who is the biggest, baddest character in the entire thing?
Darth Maul.
No, in the original, in 4, 5, 6, who's the
Oh.
original? Who's the original big bad?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. 1, 2, 3. If you watch it and pay attention, and I mean really pay attention to everything, all the verbiage, everything they talk about, the build up to the end. When
I
he,
don't like the sound.
like he,
Except for that.
it is such a beautiful telling, a heartbreaking telling, but a beautiful telling of the story of how Darth Vader came to be, and how Obi-Wan lost his best friend.
Yeah.
Like,
They could have done without
Literally,
the what,
like
what-
everything else in history, literally over a woman.
Yep. Although they definitely could have done without the whole like, I don't like sand. It's
Yeah,
hot
they
and
definitely could have done
cold.
without that.
Yeah, like that did not add anything to it.
Yeah.
At all. Like they could have just
but like
cut that right off.
Hayden got so much flack for that. I'm so happy he's coming back for Obi-Wan, the series that's happening. I'm so happy he's coming back to play Vader. But like watching that from the beginning of 1 all the way through the ending of 3, dude. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Cuz you're actually getting a lot of Star Wars lore from the old Republic in it that no one witnessed. They were just upset because of things like what you said, Sam. Like,
Yep.
So that's just me. But to catch up
I
on
don't
chat
know,
here,
the whole Padme Anakin relationship is just weird.
well, see, that's why you have to go back and watch, and I know a lot of people don't, but I want to say it was in Rebels. They talk about how Obi-Wan also had somebody that he loved, but he knew he couldn't be with because of what was happening. Like he knew he couldn't follow that path. But it like there's so much more underlying story to it. I wish we could have gotten in the movies, but that would make the movies like 4 hours long a piece.
Yeah.
So let me see here. To catch up in chat here, Lord of the Rings nerd. Star Wars anyone? Yes, Anderson. We are BFFs. Darth Maul gang. Love Harry Potter. Linda said no, Joe. So I'm assuming that was to me saying the prequels, and then Corleone running that out with Duel of the Fate always playing in my head.
So I will say, anytime we watch Star Wars, she does not want to watch the prequels.
Well, that sucks.
Yep. She's okay with like episode 3, but like the other two, I'm like,
not about that stepmom relationship they got going on there.
I mean, for me, it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I hate, and I know we're going on a tangent here, but I don't care. I hate how much hate Phantom Menace gets. Yes, it has some bad parts. They could have done without Jar Jar, personally. But
hey, you know what? I'm gonna go a step further. I'm gonna go a step further and say Jar Jar was an intricate piece of that movie and deserves more love than he gets.
Misa horny. Yeah, you tell me if that deserves more love than it gets.
But I mean, it's just like Phantom Menace just has so many other redeeming qualities. All of them relating to Darth Maul. Every single one of them.
I'm seeing a comment here that says, no, Joe, he's a waste of space. No, he's not. Have y'all ever seen the fan art of Darth Jar Jar?
Yes. Yeah.
It's dope. Dude, if they could do like a spin-off thing for that and just show him like somehow going down the path of the dark side, bruh, I'm for it. But
no, I couldn't take someone like that seriously. He'd be like, Misa gonna send you back to the Empire. I'd just be like, bro, I'm just gonna walk away from this. I can't take you seriously.
Yeah. The voice is a little cringe. Like
the only thing I wish they had gone more so in depth with was like it was in Revenge of the Sith when Palpatine was talking to Anakin at the opera, and he was talking about how there was this Sith Lord known as Darth Plagueis, and he was explaining how Plagueis mastered the art of basically staying alive, like pulling life force from someone and giving it to himself or giving it to someone to keep them alive, which guess what? A lot of people hated, but showed up in the sequels. Holy shit. Everyone hated that. Everyone hated the fact that she had the power to do that. Rey had the power somehow to do it. Guess what? It's because she was Palpatine's grandchild and she knew how to do it.
I'm glad he froze.
Okay, I thought it was me for a second. I was like, is that me? Like,
anyways, so now get off on a tangent here.
Yeah, I mean, the sequels are dog turds, so whatever.
We won't do that debate tonight. But I wish they had taken a moment to kind of give us like a visual with like, give us like 5 minutes with a visual of seeing Plagueis and seeing him bring up his apprentice, Palpatine. That would have been dope. But aside from that, I think they're the best.
Yep.
All
right.
Besides,
so
Luke.
Off of the Star Wars tangent.
Well, it's funny you say that because Corleone came in with another question. Have y'all seen the OG Clone Wars animated series by the dude who made Samurai Jack? Yes.
That was awesome. I love that series.
I remember watching like the first couple episodes and I stopped for some reason and I have no idea why. I need to go back.
Fantastic.
I kind of want to rewatch it.
It gives so much context to the movies, because there's a lot of stuff that they really kind of jump to in the third one, and that space in between is really where you get a lot of work. One of the best moments in that, I will say, is when Obi-Wan faces off with Darth Maul. I'm fairly certain it's in Clone Wars, but it's the moment you see him and he hit 3 different positions before he actually made a strike. He went with his normal Obi-Wan back blade, and Darth Maul was like he was prepared for it. Then he switched to another one, and then he switched to Qui-Gon, and it made Darth Maul kind of go nuts for a second. And it was like, in that moment, you see this, especially if you've been keeping up with the shows and the movies, bro. Oh my God, I was just like, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, I will say Obi-Wan is my best character, my favorite character in Star Wars.
That's why I'm so happy that they're doing the show, dude.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of his live action backstory. I'm so pumped for it. So pumped for it.
Just as long as they don't ruin it like Solo.
Ooh, that's a debate for another time. Well, we don't have any other questions in chat, and it's also an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
So, boys, I think it's been fun.
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's time to wrap this party up.
Well, in every Sunday fashion, thank you so much to Twitch chat for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. If this is your first time hanging out with us, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hit the follow button. And of course, hang out for more. Come by every week. We're here having fun one night of the week. The schedule for that, of course, Saturdays, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard for the challenge or playthrough. Sundays, right here, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard for the podcast. Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard for playthroughs. Monday is Sam, Tuesday is myself. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we hop on and do random stupid stuff depending on if we're free. Like Friday, I got hammered on stream.
Straight blasted.
Did.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. But yes, it's a lot of fun. So come hang out. And then YouTube, if you're watching this right now and you haven't yet, hit the like button. If you like this kind of content, if you like seeing AMAs or podcast stuff like this, we love doing this. This is how the show started. We're going to do it every week. We have a blast with it. But if you also haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. You can stay up to date on all things TGB. And then tune in when we do these live, because it's a lot of fun to join in with chat, as you can see in the chat right now. So we will catch you in the next one. Good night.
Peace.